welcome to your wealthiest timeline. This isn't just content, it's a frequency field. Every video transmits codes of power, remembrance, and divine prosperity. If you're here, you're not here to learn, you're here to lead, to collapse timelines, bend reality, and build your empire through energy. I'm Eva Kositsky, Wealth Oracle and Guide for leaders who came to live as the vibration of overflow. Let's begin. Good morning. It's 8:08 here today. 8:08, mate. Everyone that's listening from around the world is like, when is she going to use the Aussie slang? So funny. I was in the ice bath the other day and this guy was like, "Are you Russian?" I was like, "Why?" He's like, "You're so comfortable in the ice bath." And I was like, "Yeah, my body's just at peace with it." And it was interesting because this is why I can do ice baths so well. And if you're new here, I always say use discernment. Use discernment with everything, because for some people, ice baths are not great. For other people, they're phenomenal. When I hop into an ice bath, I become one with the water. It is really like that kung fu training. It's like you become one with the thing that you are moving through life with. When you're one with life, life cannot hurt you. There's no resistance. When you're one with the overflow, overflow comes. When you're one with heaven on earth just is. When you're one with the money is just here. When you're one with love, love is like here. No fear, there's nothing. It's just beautiful, crystal clear. So I want to share with you how weird I am. You already know. I always say, like, people come into my world, and most people are probably not as spiritual and esoteric as me. I feel like the way that I look at life now is that I'm in this world. I'm really not of it. I'm a very, very, very ancient soul. I've done a lot of work on other planets other than this one. That's why my eyes are green in this lifetime. Before this lifetime, I was on Sirius, planet Sirius, if anyone knows anything about star seeds or anything like that. I have green eyes, which is a very, very, very rare eye type. And the planet that I was from, it really is this like joy, this play. It's like larger than life. Like life doesn't get me down. It's like, ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody's gonna throw me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Or what's that other song? I get knocked down, but I get up again. Literally, the sound. What is that movie? It's like soundtrack of my life. So I make myself laugh all the time. Like I'm always just in my codes, in my journey, having fun. But what I want to gift to you today are some really, really potent morning rituals that you can live and integrate into your life. Now, the thing with how I work and how my medicine is that when people come into my programs, my portals, I gift you the frequency. I help you step into the frequency. And so I'm not like a teacher. We've been conditioned that I'm teaching you something, you must do it. That's not how I roll. That's not how these ancient codes work. What happens is people step into my frequency and they unlock their unique code. So for instance, when people come into the glow up codes, they sit in that frequency of their unique glow up and they start making and taking actions. They start doing things like certain rituals in the morning that actually change the trajectory of their life. The reason that your life may not be working for you is because you've done a program, you've done a course, and you thought that you were meant to copy and paste that instead of remembering that no one in the entire universe has your frequency. The gifts inside of you, nobody else in this entire universe has. You are so freaking rare and unique. You cannot copy and paste a soul. And so that's why I work with energy, so that you can sit in the resonance of your glow up codes and remember what your unique glow up baseline, energetic baseline is for you. Because people are like, oh my God, I want my skin to glow. I'm like, no, sweetheart, glow is an energetic baseline. You glow from the inside out. When you can glow energetically because you love yourself, because you're so present, because you're in precision with your mind, your body and soul, you're in pure alignment, then your external glows. So I'm going to give you some morning rituals. Again, Do not copy and paste these unless it's activating you, unless you're like, oh, wow. And you might listen to my morning rituals and you'll go, oh, actually, I do half of that, or I love doing that, but I love doing it like this. Remember that you're not here to copy and paste me. You're here to remember how powerful you are, and remember that this physical body that you have has never been put into this planet before. This is why when I read books and when I listen to other people's YouTubes and content, I take like 1% of it. I don't regurgitate it. I don't copy and paste. I realize that that's their medicine. And if there's some form of code that I can get from that, then I will take that and unlock it into me. It was a little bit like when I did my energy work training. The energy work training that I did was all based on trauma, but the work that I do has nothing to do with trauma. I'm not here for old souls that are stuck in lower level loops of consciousness. I'm here for the old souls that they're powerful, they're running missions. Maybe they are still stuck in scarcity and they need to detox the scarcity, but they don't blame, they don't shame. They're not going to keep trying to fix everything. They're just going to stand in their sovereignty and go, this is where we're going. This is what we're doing. I have a huge mission on my heart. I'm going to move forward no matter what comes up in my physical body because I remember how powerful I am. So instead of me constantly doing the work that I do, because the way that I was trained was like, you'll be on a mat, you'll be helping people in a trauma lens. I'm like, no, I'm not here for that. I'm here for the global leaders. I'm here for the light workers that came here to leave the world better than when they entered it. And that's why God put me on this earth. So if you know me, you know I love to ramble. Get a little bit off topic, but you love it. You love it. I know you love it. So, morning rituals. First thing in the morning, what we want to do is we want to wake up in the morning not feeling like P. Diddy. Definitely not. So, wake up in the morning. It doesn't matter how you wake up. I think people have always asked me, how are you so good at meditating? It's because my mind doesn't think. I don't care how the meditation goes. I don't have stories around whether I'm a good meditator or a bad meditator. I'm just sitting in silence. I'm just sitting in presence. I'm just sitting in truth. And so you don't judge it. How you wake up in the morning doesn't matter. If you wake up tired, I know personally for me, because I'm such an old soul, my team are always doing a lot of dream work. I'm going through massive upgrades while I'm sleeping. So some mornings I can wake up exhausted because my body has been clearing and transmuting and shifting things on a global level while I'm sleeping. And so sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm quite exhausted. So I don't judge how I wake up in the morning. I listen to my body. This morning I jumped straight into the shower. I had cold shower, then hot shower to like regulate and get my body back online because last night was quite intense when I was going through a lot of dream work. And then I come down the stairs. I have like this part of my house, and when I first moved to Bali, I have a lot of like Pocahontas energy, so I really connect to the spirit of things. I really connect to animals. I really connect to villas. I really connect to businesses, like the sacred structure in the business. I'm always connecting to the spirit of my office or the entity that's holding the body of my office, certain things, because I like to tune into the energetics of it. So I walk down the stairs and I actually like lean into this beautiful pocket in my villa and I let the villa hug me. Like it's just like this beautiful remembrance that this energetic spirit was here to hold me in this lifetime. So I say good morning to my villa. You don't have to do any of this, by the way. You don't even have to be as weird and woo-woo as me. I'm just telling you things so that maybe there's some spiritual gifts that want to come online that you're not allowing because you think it's too weird. So I'm just sharing these things with you. Take it or leave it. See how it lands. Because if you let it, it was like Pocahontas, every single rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think you own whatever land you land on. So even couches, couches, there's certain things have energy. And so sometimes like something could be off in your environment. Like maybe you've moved into a house and you've got the bed from the house and I don't know, maybe there was some dark energy in it before. There's just things that, like for me, I always move into brand new houses because I need clean energy everywhere I move. Like for me to do the work that I do and transmute the energy that I transmute, I need to make sure that the energy that I'm around is clean, it's new, it doesn't have distortions in it. I couldn't move into like a really old house that had been lived in because I would just get harassed by all the spirits all the time. So for me, I always move into brand new villas. So I say good morning to my villa. I walk down the stairs. I'm very, very present. Often I will look in the mirror in my room and I will just hug myself. I'm always stroking myself. I have mastered self-love more than you could ever imagine. And this comes from a woman who was literally like 20 kilos lighter than I am now, hating herself, wishing that she could die. Like I have come from deep levels of self-loathing. So I love myself. I look in the mirror. I remind myself who I am. I'm like, you are Eva Kositsky. Like, you were put on this earth to change the lives of billions of people all around the world. Like, whatever's channeling through me, I will look, and I will look at my eyes through that mirror. Like, I will remember who I am. I'm not going to wake up and pretend that I'm not something that I'm not. Like, I'm here to change the world. And I look into the mirror, I own it. Excuse me, if you've been tuning to me over the last few days, my throat's going through a massive upgrade, massive activation right now. And as I drink, whatever drink I'm drinking, I feel the overflow coming into my body. So I'm never going to waste a sip. I'm always going to feel like insane amounts of overflow are coming into me because we are water. So subconsciously, your brain associates water with more water. So overflow is always coming into me with every sip. 8:18. Wow, we started this at 8:08. 8:18, living the dream, ready to be seen. So then I come downstairs. Depending how my kids are, I'm really deeply surrendered in the morning. So the weeks that I have my kids, I will, I always pack their lunches the night before so that I have space in the morning. I am not the chirpiest. And it's not that I'm not chirpy in the morning. It's just my body really does do a lot of dream work while I sleep. So when I wake up, like I love my sleep. I've always been someone that loves my sleep. So I wake up in the morning. I like to do it slowly. I don't like to rush. Come on, throat. I bet anyone watching this right now is like, oh, that's what's happening. My throat's going through an upgrade too. I'm a Gemini, and my voice is like one of my greatest gifts from God in this lifetime. So I find that I have to go through a fair few voice activations as like I'm going through huge quantum leaps and things like that. And it's just the energy coming up to clear. A lot of people are like, oh, I've got a sore throat, I've got this, I've got that. It's like, no, the energy is just always coming up to clear. That's all that's happening. The energy is just coming up to clear. You don't have to judge it. You don't have to be like, I'm sick. You're just like, oh, thank you, body, for clearing. Because that's all your body's ever doing. When you're an old soul, you're walking the timeline of your highest good. Your body's just clearing, clearing, clearing. So I come downstairs, I have slow mornings. I will always have like salt water and lemon in a hot cup before I have like coffee or anything like that. I bless my throat. I bless the water. I will open up all of my energy chakras because sometimes through the dream work, I can find that my energetic chakras are blocked, or they, to be like, look, they're never blocked. They can just feel a bit like, whoa, like that dream was a lot. So I tune into all my chakras. I make sure that my chakras are open, that they're expanded. And because I work with energy, it's really easy for me. Like I just go like this and I can feel my like, I can feel my root chakra, my state. Like it's crazy for me. Like I feel energy really, really, really potently. That's obviously why I do what I do. So open up my chakras. If you're not into energy or you haven't done this, just like slowly rub your hands together. Rub, 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 rub. Warm up your hands and then put them on each part. Put them on each part of the body and then wake it up. So I do all of that. I bless the water. I bless my chakras. Everything I'm doing, I'm blessing, 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 blessing. So it really is about slowness. It really is about stillness. You don't want to be rushing your mornings. Whatever you're doing, I will journal if there's downloads from God. I try to be really, really, really present. I try to put on music that I've done a lot of like plant medicine and things like that in my time, not obsessively, only when I've been called, but I have a lot of really beautiful playlists from like ayahuasca, from kundalini, just from mushrooms, like just a lot of those like sacred songs you can just put on the I can't even pronounce it, binaural beats. I think it's binaural or biannual beats. Or the Sol Frago frequencies, just like 432 hertz and things like that, like listening to that music, because you want your body to be calm as you're starting the day. You want everything to be calm and clean and really, 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 really pure, really, really, really effortless. So you can listen to me all you want, you absolutely can, but if you do really want to upgrade your soul's frequency, you do need to come into the frequency that I channel. You have to actually have an energy exchange so that you can come in. The easiest way is the You Are Wealth book. If you don't have a copy of that, listening to the audio, you will get the transmission of the wealth codes. It will absolutely change your life. The reason that I'm really passionate about this is because the man that invented Reiki was actually doing Reiki on people and they weren't getting the results. And then when he charged for it, people were getting the results. I have seen hundreds of clients from around the world since I moved my business to Bali that have like insane levels of results. And I do find the people that do the highest level of energy exchange, their whole entire life shifts so insanely fast, because what's actually happening is that you've shifted into a whole new timeline. You shift into a whole new timeline because it's the intention. Everything in this reality is based upon intention and action. And it doesn't have to be this crazy potent action. I'm actually going to do a video after this, which is about hustle versus action. But every single day you have a choice. And when people invest into my work, into my soul's medicine, what they're actually doing is they're saying yes to the heaven on earth timeline. They're saying yes to the paid to exist timeline. And it's not an easy shift to go from where you are to the paid to exist timeline. A lot of my clients do cry when they make the payments in a beautiful way. They're like, oh my gosh, Eva, my body's shaking. I can't believe this is happening. It's like, yes, that's all it took. It was one decision. You just had to say yes, and you had to be fully committed to it. And when something costs $2, no one does the thing. They're not committed to it. They don't sit in the frequency of it. But when something actually is an investment, is a significant investment, you turn up to that frequency like your life depends on it. You're like, wow, I've actually invested into myself. Because when people sign up to my teachings, what they're actually doing is placing an offering at the temple of their future self. My work is very, very sacred. It's not what you've been conditioned to believe at all. My work is like you're coming into a really potent vibrational frequency and you're sitting in that energy. It's far beyond anything that you can get by listening to my podcast or being on my YouTube, while, of course, you will have shifts from the things that I'm sharing because I do have a very potent energy. But if you really do desire the shift, and I'm not going to force you, I'm never going to force you, because it is crazy. It is a big shift. It is like going from where you are now to like your throne era, your heaven on earth era. And it can feel crazy. It can be wild. It's like, oh my gosh, everything's changing. And if you're somebody that isn't fully ready for the change, it can be crazy. And so that's why I say start small. Start with the You Are Wealth book. Get the codes. Really see how your body is feeling, being in that potent energy. It is $88 for the book. I know most books are like $12. This isn't a book. This is a lifetime upgrade. This is a you saying yes to the greatest chapter that you've ever lived in. So I think that's really important to specify. I'm an energy worker. So I hold and I transmit a really, really, really potent frequency in all of my work. Everything that God has ever asked me to birth into this world, potent frequency, it goes in. You get that so that you can live a life beyond your wildest dreams. And remember how powerful you are. There are really potent gifts inside of you. And the cool thing about what I channel is it unlocks the gifts inside of you. It's not about you trying to be like me or copy anything that I say to you. It's more about you sitting in this frequency so that you unlock the potent gifts within you and you actually get paid to exist. Like that's it. That's what the goal, the dream is. Like you're getting paid to exist because you remember that you are in this world, you are not of this world, you are a very, 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 very powerful old soul. So I love you so much. I really hope you got a lot out of this. Think about your morning rituals. I go through a lot of them in the glow up codes, like a lot of the energy work, because I don't actually focus so much on like the ritual that we're doing. I focus on the energetics behind the ritual. So the things that I'm doing is more about the energy behind the ritual. So it really is about like if we're putting on beautiful clothes in the morning, it's like feeling the luxury, feeling the throne, feeling the overflow in the clothes that you're wearing, feeling the overflow in the jewelry that you're wearing, in the nails that you're painting on your fingers, like whatever it is. It's never about copying and pasting me. It's about unlocking that beautiful version of you that no one in this world has ever seen. There's frequencies inside of you that only you can hold in this lifetime. And your journey is so unique. And I find that a lot of old souls get caught up in the comparisonitis, looking at other people, and it's like, you were never meant to be like anyone else. If everyone in the coaching industry is like, oh my gosh, we're making six-figure months, we're doing all of this, unsubscribe from all of that. And I'm not saying that it's wrong. What I'm saying is that you weren't here to get caught up in that. You were here to embody a potent frequency of overflow. And when you can embody the potent frequency of overflow, everything that was in your soul's contract will come to you. And it actually limits you when you're trying to copy other people, because what you're doing is you're getting stuck onto conditioning, not into being fully in alignment with your soul's contract. So I'm going to go through that in the next video, which is going to be about hustle versus alignment, because I know a lot of old souls get really, really stuck on that. I even heard a really powerful thought leader the other day say that she talks to God, but she still believes in the hustle. And this is so fine. I've never been somebody that judges other people. I just know that my medicine goes against what most people on the planet have been taught. And so if you're really here to live a life of being and embodiment and getting paid to exist in the new earth, in this new frequency, in this new age of Aquarius, where this really is what the energetics are, if we're hustling from conditioning. Because like, what is that? God created the earth in 7 days. God didn't hustle, whether like, and it doesn't mean I'm actually not religious, but I have connection to this source that I call God. If we're really connecting to this source that created this earth, this plane, this existence, whatever it is, the entire universe, the Big Bang, it just happened effortlessly. It was organically. It wasn't hustle. It wasn't force. It was really, really, really beautiful. It's like a caterpillar going into a cocoon to be a butterfly. It's effortless. It's natural. It's organic. My work is to bring you back to your natural, organic template. When you're trying to hustle, you're actually going against your template, your true wealth template. And so, yes, sometimes we'll have these urges to hustle because there is a collective unconscious that we're always tapped into, that we can plug into at any time. And if we're going through major upgrades and we're feeling tired and our energy is actually depleted, then we can find that we're hustling more than simply being, because we're tired, we're depleted, and we're looking at our friend hustling and we're like, oh my gosh, I'm not doing enough. And then subconsciously we're hustling instead of, hey, God, I'm here. Use me today as a vessel. I'm going to have fun today. Let me share my truth, my message really, really effortlessly, really, really, really beautifully, really, really, really freely, and then have fun with it. Gosh, every time I check my phone today, it's been 808, 818, 828. Today is going to be great. I love you. I see you. Keep it true. Keep it real. You are the real deal. Everything that you desire desires you too. Those massive dreams are yours. They're not massive to God, source, universe, whatever you believe in, science. It's not massive to you. It's not massive to the universe. They're coming. You have those dreams because they are your soul contract whispering to you, reminding you what you came here to experience in this lifetime. So all you have to do is have fun, drop the conditioning, remember you've already won, and play, because today is your day. I love you. I see you. I always try to finish and I keep going on. Bye-bye. Mwah. Thank you for being here today. If you feel activated from this episode, please leave us a like, please hit the subscribe, and please share whereabouts in the world you're viewing this from, or your biggest takeaway. It's such an honor to serve you today and remind you how powerful you truly are. If you'd like to go deeper and unlock your soul's medicine, then click on the link below. I love you. See you again soon.